Now it's okay. All right.
Oh, yeah, and you also tried to do a cool thing with your voice.
I did.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. That was fun.
Was it?
Very
I'm glad you guys loved it so much.
It was very, very scary.
I think we loved more that it failed and it succeeded.
It did
Yeah.
seem to go a long way that it failed. Are you kidding me? I hate this thing sometimes. Oh, it just changed. My voice is this.
Oh, I heard a little something's happening.
Let's see how this sounds.
That sounds like you sound like a transvestite. You sound like a drag
Oh.
queen.
Whoa.
Very deep.
Deep transvestite. No, from Transylvania. No. There we go. All right.
So that's working. All right, cool. So, all right, got that working like it should. As long as I remember all my key bindings properly. 4 is the one I need to go back to, and 6 is the one I need to. Okay, perfect. And then I don't know. This might be insulting. This is what man to woman sounds like. So this is what
Man to woman.
Yep. So this is what a female voice sounds like according to this voice changer. I mean, obviously, I sound like a woman.
I mean,
I think you sound kind of like a young Adam.
oh no. I was thinking like we represent the lollipop. Yeah.
I have to turn it off so I can't hear myself. Otherwise, it makes me weirded out. So I'm just gonna go back to normal. So, all right, cool. All righty. Cool. All right, so yes, so you guys are you're up. You know, the day happened. You have the girl; she was unconscious. He got taken back in. Eli had moved the other ones back in. The day was kind of beginning. Was there anything you guys wanted to do? Investigate, explore.
Well, so I mean, I think, one, I think, right. And maybe I talked to you guys about it, right? I mean, we feel like that there's got to be something nearby that's facilitating, the possession or something along those lines. Might it be worthwhile to either just search this area or kind of start doing like a spiral pattern to search shortly outside? I don't think it can be very far away, right? So it'd have to be somewhat close by, and I don't think it's housed within the tiefling. But channeling through the tiefling, does that sound right? I don't quite know how this magic works, so it's just me trying to guess on what we've seen.
Using some insight, like just the way she's her mannerisms and whatnot. When you guys go back, remember Ali didn't leave the tent because she's got the tiny Lederman's tiny hut up and running. So you guys didn't have to worry about anything intruding on you. So,
we couldn't bring the girl back in.
Right. So you think you just had her get taken by Eli back into the other hut?
I will go into the other hut then and stay there.
Okay, that's fine. Hold on one second. We can do that. Oh wait, where do you guys?
Or Eli there with.
I'm sorry, you guys aren't in the. I thought you guys were here. You guys should have been here, I guess. Well, I don't know.
Yeah, it's more about right with Lando Calrissian.
Yeah. Let me do this real quick. Oh no! Controls it. Don't delete her.
Undeleted. Oh no! Save forever.
Oh no! Yeah, that's a good one. Save that for. Yeah, that's what we want to do.
Yeah,
thank
that's
for
what
that.
you want to do.
Exactly.
Thank you all. Yeah, exactly.
Oh yeah, it's a computer program. It's stupid. Good old Strong Bad. I miss him so much.
That's a name I haven't heard in a long time.
Yep. All right, welcome to the big hut. There, we're gonna get what's the name from the
big
hut over in just a second. She got a cut and paste. All right, move her. Cut and paste her. Move over here.
Oh yeah, because we did find what's his name was unconscious in here. I think Mike. I think we did bring everybody back in here because I think the priest was.
No, he came out with like a bruise on his head. Looked like he was knocked unconscious.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
So he's got her. He's tending her over here. She's unconscious still from getting so whacked.
Hey, unless you want me to, maybe I'll look over the other people for any injuries or wounds, and maybe even give them like a close inspection. Is there anything I see, on them or in their possession, or I don't know, markings or anything?
Okay, so they're not as hot as they were. Go and make a perception check or investigation.
What's cooking? What's shaking perceptible? Other than I don't know. I'm trying to. I
Other
can't
than this
code
battle
that.
station.
I
Thank
know,
you.
right? Yeah, I don't know if I actually completed any thought there that was
Do
representative
a
of
perception check.
intelligence.
I'll do perception.
Yeah, perception's a wee bit better. Because we also determined that
Your passive is your floor. So is that your passive
Okay.
actually? No, your passive's 18, I think, right?
my passive would be 18. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so you're still got 18. All right, so then just that'll let me streamline this a little bit. So as you're looking at the guy, you're like looking at him. Remember, they're bruised and beaten up because you guys just beat these guys up, but you knocked them
Yeah.
out, right? You notice like by like the back of his like neck, you realize that there's a part of your neck where your spine goes, and then there's like an extra lump that looks like it's going down along like from behind his like right ear, like down his hairline into his back of his spine, and then it turns like where the spine would meet the shoulder blades. It turns and seems to go around it, almost like you would equivalent to like a snake's coiling like around your arm. If the bottom of your arm was like the lower part of your spine, and the top of your hand was your head.
Okay.
And
I think
that
I'll
is
call.
very hot. The rest of it is cold, is not as warm anymore now that they're kind of sedated, well, they're unconscious. But that part of his body is like when you touch near that area. I guess I don't know if you touched or not near that area, but I'm gonna say you did when you were investigating.
I probably would have. Yeah.
You
I mean,
run your hand.
yeah.
That is really hot. That part of it is very hot.
Hey, Domino, do you want to
Yeah.
come over here real quick?
Sure.
Domino.
I don't know if-
sad. Domino.
I don't know if you-
Game of
Okay.
life.
Man, I don't like this. We're gonna have to get Domino's drugs back. It's like Dave the wine guy. He used to be so much more fun. I'm gonna point it out to him and say, what does this look like to you? And I'll point out that it's hot and it's warm, and I don't know about pushing it too hard, but
Okay. Well, I'll take a look at it.
Okay.
What do? I have to roll
You
something?
can make a medicine check
Oh, that sounds good. I'm good at that.
with disadvantage.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I'll roll it again then.
Oh, so 16, not bad, sir, not bad.
maybe Chris's guy won't fuck up telling me about his religion.
So looking at it, you realize that there is. All right, this is gonna come across as like a dumb moment, but as you're looking at it, like there is another organism that is now attached itself in some shape or form to this guy's spine, and it's like drawing, leeching energy from him in such a way. But it's like it's doing it. If you were having to kind of diagnose what this creature might be or what it can do, you realize that it's almost like it's like a battery, so it's like charging up. So it's like actually that's why it's so hot, you think, and it's like now ramping up to try to reassume control over the body again. Well, that's your assumption, that this parasite, and you've heard of stories of these different parasites that people get and that crawl into their brain stems, but usually on more simple organisms, not on.
So I'm going to tell the group this is a face hugger. This will eventually turn into a alien.
It sounds more like a Gaul to me, by the way.
Yeah, there you go. It could. So what you can do? Hold on, my monster knowledge rolls. Give me 1 second.
Monster knowledge.
You can make a roll about. It would be an Arcana roll to see if you can understand anything about this creature.
I am not Arcana-ish.
Just go for it, Chris. Fortune favors the bold.
Yeah.
I do want to check.
Well,
I'll wait a minute or two. Damn. 8. Election, Chris. You do it as a -1 too, Chris?
Yeah.
Guess, it should be one person making the roll, I think.
Yeah, it really just should be. He's the one who's got the.
Yeah. Yep.
He's got the insight. Let's see. An 8 will give you. Let me see here.
Nada.
No. Remember the rules. The rules I set out are for monster knowledge, right? It's not that bad. This is not okay. So you have this feeling that this creature that's in here is probably a ooze-like creature because the body doesn't have a lot of rigidity. It's very spongy as you push against those parts of it. I'm assuming you're pushing against parts of it, otherwise you won't get this knowledge.
Sure.
So you think it is an ooze-type creature. Its temperament is it's dormant most of the time, but it has a tendency to try to take over the mind. But that is, you didn't get higher up on that chart to learn more about the creature itself.
So it's very general. I get it.
Yeah.
I do want to check. Oh, sorry, you guys can go. Yep, keep going,
And
Chris.
there's one little small callback to it. Reminds you of the creature that was in the bartender.
Oh, I remember that. Yeah. Okay.
Let me start
Oh, maybe we're on the trail of those guys that we met there at that time. Yeah, that'd be good.
Oh.
I'm going to tell everybody what I see or what I feel this is.
I'm wanting to. Oh yeah, go ahead, Ryan.
These things feed off these things' heat. What happens when we get them really cold?
Oh, that's a thought.
Yeah, there's the thought. What is the temperature right now where we're in this hut?
It's warm. It's got a fire in the corner. I mean, it's very warm.
2 questions. I do want to search, and maybe while they're talking, I want to look at another guy, but also I want to try to see if I can find an entry spot of some sort, if possible.
Go ahead and make an investigation check with advantage. Okay. You notice that probably 18 inches above like the spine where the butt is, like the butt crack, there is a small like scabbed over wound. I'll see. Looking at one of the more recent people, and yeah, there's a scabbed over wound, and you can see that it's about an inch in length. Doesn't seem very big, but its proximity to the spine, you think it would be kind of like a nice little.
Whatever. Yeah, kind of fit in there. And then I think with that, I'll make sure if the other guy's in here, I don't want to think I'm doing anything creepy, but I want to look over the girl. These people weren't moving like her, were they?
No, they moved like she kind of fairly normal. She's the one who's like is like rigid, like as a puppet.
Right. So I'm gonna try to give her a look over and see if I.
Okay, he's just got her on the ground, like by the fire, and he's just like putting things to her head, and he does it. Yeah.
And I do share the back thing, right? I'll share it to Chris and Ryan as well, and whatever. So I'm not like keeping that to myself. So I'll just
Is
point it out to
Allison
them.
with us?
Yeah, she did show up. I had her kind of wander in. She's there, but she's just kind of.
Could she cast some kind of? Is there like a cold spell that you can do that's not like everything's damaging, right? If you cast a spell, it's all damage, right?
Totally, but she like, if you're gonna ask her about it or anything like that. She looks
Well,
at your and I kind of play
I
with
wouldn't
fire.
know arcane talents, right?
Huh?
I'm saying in general, I wouldn't know the arcane talents of like how you can freeze somebody or not freeze somebody or how that works, right? I would assume.
Yeah, probably not. I gotta actually clear some things out, but you do know that she's not. You've never seen her cast any.
All about fireball.
She's all about fire. She's a fire like.
Okay, so no, don't want to do that. No, all right.
She's a. I mean, like I said, you could ask her about stuff, but you just have this feeling that she is not a. You've never seen her cast any ice spells.
Okay.
She summoned like small meteors. She's done some other little things.
Fire, and more fire. Got it.
She's big. She's definitely big on fire.
So we're on a beach, right?
Yeah.
Is this like Florida beach or is this like Maine beach?
This is more like Louisiana swamp beach.
Yeah, I was picturing like I was kind of picturing a bit like Avatar, right? When they go to that town that's all like for the pollution from the Fire Nation,
Yeah,
or maybe
so-
even like
Or the
yeah.
the people in the woods kind of people where they had their thing next to the lake, but the people the water benders.
Oh
that were
yeah,
growing the
that would work
plants.
too. Yeah, the
So it's kind of
swamp
like that.
benders.
Yeah, yeah. Swamp. Yeah, you're basically like in a swamp because you're next to this big lake. So.
All right, so it's a lake, right?
Yep.
All right, I'm gonna just pick up one of the people. I'm walking out there, and I'm gonna go put them in the lake. The water's got to be colder than the ambient atmosphere.
Okay, so I'm gonna give you that. I'm gonna give you that real quick. I'm not gonna remove your character. As you step out into the water, even through your boots, the water is unusually warm. You feel it's very unusual for it to be this warm. Like it's warm.
I think we've met the cause of this ooze and rot and all this stuff.
Yeah.
Well, has it always been that warm?
Ryan would have to come back in
Yeah,
and tell the
I have
party
to wait,
this.
yeah.
I don't know if this is. Yeah.
Is there like a barrel or a trough of water where people water their horses, or?
No, I mean there's parts where they're both. I mean you'll find like a small thing. I'm not trying to be a jerk about it. You'll find like a small thing like a basin for people like to get water, like to drink, but there's not like a significant amount.
Is this a freshwater lake?
Yes.
All right, I'll come back in. I'm gonna go put the fire out at a minimum.
Okay.
And I think we're
we bring the guy
share
back
that.
in. Are you going to say anything to the party about what you might have discovered or concerned about?
Yeah, I'm gonna say like the water in the village and the lake is really hot.
That's cool.
Well, no, this time of year the lake is a little bit warmer. The mountains not far. There's an active volcano, and we. Oh, sorry, he can't talk. Duh, forgot. And you don't have the telepath here. Never mind. He doesn't. He doesn't say anything. My bad. You didn't hear that.
What season is it right now?
It's that season. It's like late spring, early summer.
Oh, so it would be hot anyway.
Okay, so you're gonna go to the fire and start kind of trying to put it out.
Yep.
He looks at you like he gives you like the shrug, like he doesn't understand what you're doing. But
you need to make it cold. I start like stripping the blankets off people and start stripping their clothes off.
I show Brother Ali the back because I don't know if we made him privy to it. And tell him.
He nods. He nods. He does like he's like I saw.
They're also hot. And we think they
thrive. Remember, he's been drenching them with water, like and like he's letting them like soak through the blankets, and then he takes the blankets off of them with their sweat. Like he's trying to treat their heat, but
okay, right.
It's like he's treating it like a fever. He's bundling them up, holding them, burn it out or whatever, and then just taking the.
Yeah, I get you. That makes sense. Yeah, I catch that. Yeah, so he was on the same page, well, in some ways, so he gets that.
Well,
okay.
But
he knew they were warm, but he didn't know the thing. He didn't notice the thing in there, right?
Chris, go do a medicine check with disadvantage, but this is pretty easy.
Sorry. Roll 20 is slow for me today. That's unusual.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So this is somewhat counterintuitive. Like what he's doing is what you would normally do for someone who's got a fever. You guys stripping these people bare is just not normally the process. So he's looking a little stressed. And he's like trying. He's not fighting you, Ryan, but he's like trying to hold on. Like you're trying to pull these people's clothes off. Or I just picked like a guy. He's shaking his head and he's just really confused and.
You gotta make them cold.
He looks at you kind of. He just does the cold and like he doesn't have a tongue to stick out, but he basically says that
I'll
his
look
thing
and
is
I'm
cold
like,
die, cold equal die is what he keeps doing over and over. Like,
yeah, they're gonna die anyway, so we might as well try something.
Do we
um,
try something
he then just kind of
surgical?
he just runs out of the room. He just kind of runs out of the room at that point.
Domino, do you think you could be ready to heal if I tried to see if I could
Sure.
cut this guy open a little bit?
Oh snap!
Surgery. Nice.
I mean, he's got healing, right?
Yeah,
So
I mean,
I
sure.
don't know what'll happen. Clearly nothing good, but you don't know that until you try. So
Hey, you never know till you try. You know.
Yeah, you have a magic dagger. You might as well use it.
I tell everybody. I mean, I say I think this might be
So Ryan's
worthwhile.
stripping him bare. Ali just kind of moves to the other side. She's like, "Yo, I don't know what's going on. You guys are."
Well, there's something inside these beings. There's something inside these people. You can see it right there. What is that? We think it's some sort of ooze, but I mean, it's obviously not good for them.
I
All
agree.
right, so
Go
you
ahead.
guys are just gonna pick one person.
Pick one poor unfortunate soul.
All right, and you're going to attempt to. What are you going to cut, Jason? Just out of curiosity.
So I think I'm gonna go. It looks like the thickest part was right behind the neck, maybe towards the side of the thing. I thought, it kind of looked that way. You had said so. Wherever I think it seems closest to the surface.
All right, go ahead and make a medicine check.
Oh, no. Oh.
Oh, nice. All right, go ahead and make an attack roll with advantage.
All right. I'll just do this because I think that's right.
Nice. It's almost a crit, right?
It's well, yeah. Actually, it's almost a crit. I rolled a
19, yeah.
19.
All right, so as you begin working on this guy, this little spawn thing like just juts out of the as you do like start to do the cut, and it just juts out. It is almost on fire. It is so hot to be next to this thing, and it flops around and it just looks disgusting and whatnot, right? Because you guys can see it right if I do this.
So basically, like popped out like a boil, right? I think I see it,
It
right?
just
It's like
oozes
a little
out, yeah. Why?
caterpillar thing.
It does this thing every so often.
Yeah, he's not blowing up, right?
Yeah.
Where it blows.
I see him.
He's like little caterpillar though.
He's a
There
little
you
guy.
go.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it almost looks like a person or skeleton.
Yeah, like you
thingy,
see
right?
like a form inside of it. And go and roll initiative.
Oh, I was way zoomed out.
Go and roll initiative.
Okay.
All of us or just Jason?
Anybody wants to try to compete or be a part of this kind of engagement?
Well, I was next to Jason, so I'd be there, right?
I think you should roll initiative.
Oh, okay. Okay. So okay.
Down to the death dealer. Probably should roll initiative.
And Ryan can too, I'll probably just do this because I don't have to help me with the actions for people.
13 or
And
6. Okay.
stupid one.
I should say 13 here then, or no? Yep. Okay. Oh no, it said 6 now. I'm gonna change my number, Mike. I don't want to mess you up, so I'm just telling you I'm doing that.
It's fine.
Because the game doesn't like people to have advantage on initiative. So
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Perfect. All right.
I'll be right back. 1 second. I'll be right back.
Holder action. All right. Balden, technically you would be first in this endeavor.
Yeah, I'm gonna cut that thing in half.
I like it.
It is still partially coming out of the guy's like body, so
I'm really good with an axe. So
that is true. That's true.
Are you surgically good with an axe?
But it's disadvantage to do it without, like, if you wanted to make sure you're not going to hit the guy in any way, shape, or form. If you want to risk the guy, you can just swing normal, but then a bad roll could result in hitting the guy. If you take the disadvantage, you won't hit the guy. All right. You didn't hit the guy, and you definitely hit it.
all right.
What did I miss?
Hold on.
Ryan swung his axe and hit the thing.
Ryan hit it with an axe.
What did
The second
Roman do?
roll was not a... Oh. What?
I roll 20s rolling really slow anyway.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Well, the second hit did not happen, so your second attack missed. What's your damage? Okay. Okay, that works. It looks very, very, very injured. Nathaniel, Nimble Spray Castle.
Yeah, I feel combat's appropriate. I'll go and I'll look to swat at this thingy with my rapier, I guess, right?
Mhm. Now, it's
So-
disadvantage if you want to make sure you're not going to actually hit the guy. If you just don't want to care about the guy, you can roll normal.
I'll do disadvantage. I can figure out how to press this stupid thing. There you go.
Okay, that does hit.
Okay.
And
I guess
as you see it,
7.
it quivers and it burns as like it's dying on your rapier. As it burns, it screams, and you hear all the other men in the room suddenly like they sit up, they arch their backs, depending if they're laying face down. If they're laying on their backs, they arch up, and they all begin just screaming, and their heads are shaking and their bodies are quivering. And then out of the back of their neck splurs these creatures. Hold on.
Uh-oh.
Real quick. I did this wrong. Oh well. We'll figure it out real quick. And we're just going to continue the initiative with these guys joining it.
Are they still attached to the people that they're?
Yeah, they're kind of like coming out of the back of the necks, like where they've exploded out of. But they're kind of All right. We're gonna go. Okay, so those guys would have gone. That one are gone. All right, so this one will go. It from where it's at just like reaches forward. It extends itself out from the guy's neck, so now it's no longer there, and just tries to lash out at you, Ryan. Would have to
Okay.
music. And the pseudopody part of its body reaches out towards you. It rolled an 8. I'm pretty sure that misses.
I gotta do it.
Let me do that real quick, and we'll do that. I fixed my roll thing, so it shouldn't be hidden anymore. Atlas is just confused. He looked around. I don't know what's going on, guys. This one will move over here to attack Atlas.
Remember the +4 bonus.
Huh?
Oh, +4 to hit, right?
That's right.
Mike?
And plus 14 to damage for each. Every day you're not at the party, it just becomes longer and longer and longer. It actually does hit him though. 19. Is it like latches and he like wheels back in pain and like his body arcs and he realizes that this is doing something spectrally to him in a way that he does not like. This guy's dead. Oopsie daisy. I hit for you. Domino the Death Dealer.
I will hit the one on my right, I guess.
Okay. If you take disadvantage, you won't hit the person advantage.
Oh,
so,
Yeah, you might as well take. I guess you probably should take disadvantage,
Yeah, you
Chris.
probably
wouldn't
should,
want to.
Yeah, never
Yeah,
mind.
you wouldn't
Good
want
point.
to hit anybody.
You get double
Got it.
disadvantage. Doesn't exist, thankfully.
I saw Chris Perkins use it once.
Yeah, I know. Double, triple disadvantage, right?
Disadvantage.
What did he do? What did he do? Where is it? I
He
can't see it.
fumbled.
Where did it go? Oh, did he? That's a shame.
I missed.
Oh, you just don't feel like
I
a
had the
man at
fumble.
all,
Hold on,
do you?
hold on.
Oh, not the same.
1 second here. So, on a critical fumble, let's go ahead and roll 2d10, Chris.
Oh, lovely. That sounds great.
See what terrible thing happens.
2d10. Oh, great.
Oh,
Even better.
okay, so that'd be a 13. Is what I'm gonna go with. Actually, I just rolled D100, but we'll do 13. You actually strike yourself when you're trying to swing the hammer. Go and make,
nice.
we're going to make just do a roll of damage against yourself. Just hit the damage and 9.
Very nice. Sounded like the kid was laughing.
He did.
Oh, his movie's over, so he's crying.
Oh, I understand, kiddo. I understand. Allie's gonna reach out and attempt to shocking grasp this one here next to her. She does actually have lightning. I forgot she doesn't have her. Oops. I did not mean to double tap that. So, yes, he does hit.
It just sounded funny.
Double tap. Yep.
Versus just tap that, I guess. I don't
Yeah.
know. Yeah, that's.
All right. The one's going to attack her back. At a 12, we'll miss her. Oh, that's exactly her armor class. But she mumbles some words, and a magical barrier appears between her and it, and doesn't work. So this one will attempt to attack you, Nimbles.
Double crit.
Probably not. Let's see here. An 11. I think that misses.
15, that should be good.
Yeah. Baldin. This one and this one are no longer touch the bodies.
Oh, okay. Yeah, then I'm gonna hit those. No more disadvantage.
I mean, you didn't have to take disadvantage. It just was very nice of you guys to take the disadvantage.
Try.
Kind of wish I could make Turner like affixed to the top of the screen. They should make this more like flexible and like lock in or something. So whatever.
14 hit.
14 does hit.
I hit twice.
You hit just one of them twice, or were you splitting it between the two?
I'll hit one twice.
Okay, go to
Because
roll
I
your
did,
damage.
did max
double
damage
tap
and did kill him.
Yeah.
So.
Well, you can't do that damage. Okay, so the reroll is a 13. Okay, yeah, it's still intact. Do your second swing
Right.
damage, and it just dies. Describe how you impale upon this nasty.
You
gooey
killed my favorite bartender.
creature. And it just like like a vampire disintegrating from Buffy. It just like burns through and just like fades and just into dust. Let's see here. This one here is going to attack you back, Domino. It reaches out with one of its pseudopods. 13.
Yeah,
I believe that misses.
Yeah, that misses.
Nimbles, Great Castle.
I think this one's still attached to body.
Yep.
Right there.
Yeah.
Okay.
If they're still sitting in the head area, they're attached. If they're like now moved over like the legs, that means they moved off.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll keep disadvantage, but I'll go for a SWAT,
That'll hit.
and I will try to do a follow-up, I guess, with my offhand.
That will hit as well.
Yeah, my 9 points of damage. Let me get my sneak attack back in there. That damage sucks.
All right. Yeah.
You're stuck doing mere mortal damage.
That one's dead.
I
Alex is
know.
like, I gotta help, guys. I gotta help. I gotta be able to help. I'm gonna punch him, okay? I'm with my numchucks. I'm gonna nunchuck him, okay? Nunchucks.
Somebody get
Nunchucks are
Johnny
the
out of here.
lamest weapon.
Somebody get Johnny out of here.
I got this, guys. Nunchucking. Come on, dudes.
He's always got to play a monk. Like, they don't fit in this setting. Why are you nunchucking something? People are in plate mail.
It's 11 point damage. I'm pretty good with that. And then he'll bonus action offhanded strike him, which I think he just uses nunchucks again for anyway. So nunchuck.
I don't mean it. I mean, I don't want to do it, but oh yeah, he doesn't have a disadvantage on that one. Okay, yeah, that's right. That one's away from.
Yeah, because it's on that. And he crushes it with the nunchucks, and it like burns into ash as he gets hit. He's like, "Yeah, guys." Poses
Good job.
and
Good job.
good job. I got you guys. Like, Domino the Death Dealer.
Yes, I will swing at the one next to me. See if
Would
I
you-
can. I'll hit my shoe again.
Quadruple disadvantage.
Quadruple disadvantage. Thankfully, that's a good thing it doesn't stack.
Does not. That will hit.
All right.
You knocked yourself a little straight there. All right. It looks very hurt with that hit.
Okay, I'll hit it again then. I'll use one of my
Please
turn or my channel divinity thingies.
Yeah, do that. You do that.
No, that does not.
10 will not hit. Very close though. But not close enough.
All right.
Allie will attempt to electrocute the one in front of her again because she's like, that's what she's gonna do. Oh boy, will she ever! And it just disintegrates. Hers might have had a negative effect on the body, shooting lightning through the body. The body the thing was attached to was like shaking as she was like, oops, that guy might not make it.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah. The other one on you, Nimbles, will attempt to attack you again. A 12. It will miss.
Nope.
Balden. There's the one basically on Nimbles and the one on, yeah.
I'll hit the one on Nimbles.
Go for it, sir. This would be disadvantage to.
Yeah, decent.
That will count. And
Man,
okay.
Our disadvantage rolls are great.
So you, what Nimbles has done so many times in the past and stolen your kills, you have now managed to kill it out from under him. A moment of pride swells within your heart as you realize you just did that. The last, yeah.
I move and do my second attack, or I don't know. How does it work?
You technically can. You have plenty of movement in a small room. It's just I'm trying to figure out like getting around these beds, but you could do it. You can do it. You can go take a swing at him. Go for it.
Oh, it's difficult terrain, right?
Mm-hmm.
Jumps on the other guy.
I just push the bed out of the way. I don't care. I'll walk through a bed.
It's true. You do that. Oh, you totally hit.
That's the best set of disadvantage rolls I think I've ever seen in my life.
It really is. Oh, you can actually roll that damage. Jeez, Ryan. That was close though. All right. It
that's the lowest I can do.
lingers in the realm. On its turn, it like wiggles itself, and then the membrane that's there, that slimy membrane, pulls down around what seems like a little skull, and you see a little mouth in there, and the mouth goes out like a little alien mouth distended with the goo and stuff in it, and lets out this blood-curdling scream. And as it lets out this blood-curdling scream, the ground in the middle of the room suddenly erupts. And oh, hold on. Bless you.
Thank you.
Oh, hold on. It erupts, and I can't get this thing to stay where it's supposed to stay. There it goes. These tentacles come portioning out like from the ground, like as if summoned forth from the abyss.
Well, that sounds big.
What the hell is that?
These squirming ebony black tentacles fill a 20-foot square on the ground. They turn the ground into difficult terrain, obviously. If the creature is basically in there, starts their turn there, the creature must make a dexterity saving throw or take some damage and be restrained by the tentacles. If you start your turn, you're already restrained, you'll then keep taking damage. So, yep. So, that was its turn. Nimbles, go ahead and make your dexterity saving throw.
Uh-oh.
Oh, that wasn't with disadvantage, but neither one of those rolls make a difference. Wait, is that? No, that's wrong. That
You.
You've got to be proficient with dexterity. That's wrong.
You're muted.
You rolled the dex
because I
stat. You
clicked
didn't roll the
dex.
proficiency.
Not
saving throw.
whatever it is.
Yeah, roll
but
the
it
saving
should be 3 more, so it'd be 11.
That's still going to be short, though, unfortunately.
Yeah. That's fine.
The tentacles reach up and grab you for 12 points of damage, and begin holding you and like crushing you.
Well, that's a lot. That was gonna be 12 points damage.
You could nimbly dodge or like move within it somewhat, but it is going to restrain you, and you try to do your action to break yourself free.
Okay. Well, let's see how this goes. Okay.
I don't know if you want to reduce that damage.
Is this an area of effect thing by any chance?
Does it qualify as an area of effect? Concentrate. In what regard? What is your request?
I was just thinking about evasion.
It's not like that though. No.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Just asking. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
And then I was looking for, I guess, there is the other one. Okay,
Yeah.
that's- Okay, that's fine. That's when you do that. Okay. So then I guess my action is to try to break free.
Yes. It actually should be
Okay.
bigger.
And what is, if it's grapple, I guess, right? So it's athletics,
No, you can make a strength or dexterity save. Your choice.
strength,
choice.
or dex.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. Well, let's just try dex again. There we go.
Yeah, you wiggle yourself free. And so yeah, that takes your action. You technically still have your move. So
Right. So then I will. That was my action. And I guess I will just essentially disengage from him, I guess, for the most part, and
Yeah.
try to wiggle my way over here so I can kill this stupid thing, unless I will still be within its
your
sphere or whatever.
It basically, well, it's 20 feet radius, 1, 2. So no, you'd definitely be out of it there. You're on the edge. You'd be away from the tentacles then. So
Okay. I mean, that's my try. That's what I'm going for. So.
Atlas, your turn, Atlas. Dexterity saving throw. Next, he does make it. He's gonna flip, and try to nunchuck this guy. And he does, and it dies. But the tentacles are still there.
Oh, he killed that creature thing? Okay.
Yep.
Cool. Well, good job. Steal
And
my
it
kills.
starts grabbing the bodies of the people, and just starts like crushing the people. Like they're basically they're all dying. Like they're electrocuted guy probably already dead or close to dead, and now he's getting crushed by a tentacle. He's not gonna make it.
That sucks.
Domino the Death Dealer, please make your dexterity saving throw.
Am I in the zone?
You're actually kind of just outside of it, so I guess I'll leave that to you. I'm gonna move these guys out just to make my life easier.
Is this a creature, or is it like a pit, or what is this? Like what is this tentacle?
They are physically there, but they're like your spirit guardians. How's that?
Okay, so it's a real thing.
It's real. It's a spell effect. Like it's a thing from a spell.
Oh, it's a spell. Oh, okay. Okay, so all I need to do is make sure everybody gets out of it, right?
Yes, yes, exactly. It's not going to chase you guys down. It doesn't have any will, except it's just going to crush everything that's in its path.
Okay. I can touch Ryan, right?
Oh, Chris thinks this thing is a spell?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I mean, yeah, sure. Yeah, you can touch Ryan.
Okay, I'll cast Freedom of Movement on Ryan.
Okay, I love it.
So that'll be me, and then I guess.
Go ahead and click on the spell so we get the spell text. I like it.
Oh, you like? Oh, yeah. I'll get.
And it takes the slot. That's what I like even more. Take those slots. Yes.
I got it. There you go. There, happy now?
Yeah. Because there's a 4th level spell you just cast.
Yeah, whatever. Hey,
How many of those do you have?
1.
It was freedom of movement? Damn. Whatever.
No, my main one is banishment, but whatever. I mean, I don't. You got to use them. Right? You
could use it or lose it, right? It's just
right.
your virginity.
True.
And then,
actually, Chris, go ahead and make a wisdom. Go make a. What does it have you do?
Wisdom check.
Yeah, go make a wisdom saving throw.
Check.
I'll do it as a saving throw because I need your proficiency in there too. And you have that.
Okay.
Yeah, you're proficient at wisdom saving throws. That'd be good enough.
Disadvantage.
No disadvantage. This is just straight up.
Okay, I'll just roll it again.
Yeah, good. You're good. Okay.
Okay, and then this is the door right here, right?
Yes, it is.
So, like, I mean, I'd be like, come here, you come this way, I guess, right?
Sure.
Get out of the room.
Anybody gonna try to do anything for the girl?
I just realized I think she's stuck in there, isn't she?
She is.
I guess.
Well, I mean, I can tell Ryan get the girl and let's go because he's free to move now. He can move wherever he wants to go, right?
That's what you told him.
Yeah. All right, I'll go to the door and I'll assist everybody coming out of the room.
Yeah, with difficulty you can put yourself around the edge, but you have plenty of movement right there.
The edge, right? I can follow the edge.
You're fine. Allie, let me see Allie to make her save. Oh, she doesn't make it, so she's going to take 10 damage.
Oh my.
She spits at the thing, and she will try to struggle against it to get herself free. Her dexterity is a little bit better than her strength. And she can't get herself free, so she is wrapped up by one of the tentacles. She's mumbling, like she's cursing, because it's restraining her, so she can't move her spells, her hands for somatic spells. Ryan, Baldwin, the tentacles go up and begin to move around you, and then it's like some force of divine will is just they're whipping up against the edge of your legs, but they're just not ever making contact. They just keep kind of like, and they're not. Yeah.
That's right, bitch. Let's go.
I'm going to move to here, and I'm going to try to aid Allie to get out next round.
Okay. All right, so she'll have advantage on that check. All right. Nimble's Great Castle.
Is there something I can attack?
Not really. It's no,
It's
not
just
no. Yeah.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
I mean,
that's fine.
it's literally very similar to Chris's Spirit Guardians. Like, it just messes you up when you're inside the.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
You could do the difficult terrain, like hug the edge of the wall to get around to the door. I mean, right now he's blocking it, but I don't think he'll obstruct you. So.
Right, because it'll grapple me or whatever it is if I did that.
If you
Okay,
step on
that's
it,
fine.
yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
exactly
I'll
what
look
it
to
is.
try to roll out then. Okay. Cool. Yeah. Then I'll kind of. I guess go there too. Actually, you know what I want to? Well, yeah, I don't want to split up that way and that way. I was gonna say I was gonna go outside to just see if anything was going on outside with the screaming and the yelling and stuff like that, so that we don't walk into something. But I'll linger on the edge here. So.
Okay.
Ready to leave or help if necessary. Oh, what's her name was on? Well, Ryan was. Yeah, I think we're expecting Ryan to try to get her. Okay.
Down to the
Is there
death
anything I
dealer.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I was like, is there anything I can do to help?
From
It all-
across the
it all-
room, probably not. You'd have to be closer to do something. What'd you say?
Me? You're on me, right?
Yep.
Okay, I got a better idea. I can bless Atlas, Allie, and the girl.
Well, the girl's unconscious.
Oh, damn it.
But and I don't know if bless would do anything for them, right? Wouldn't it need to
Give
be
them
guidance
plus
or
a
something?
D4 to saving throws.
Oh, is it D4 to saving throws?
Yeah.
Right? That works, right? If
Sure.
It helps them.
Yeah, you burn those spells.
Hey, shut up, DM. I can do what I want.
You definitely can.
All right.
Cast away, sir. Cast away.
Okay. Well, bless is it's a first level spell. I got a bunch of those. That's all right.
Yeah.
Okay. There you go.
All right, so I'll do this.
Well, I guess I can put it on Ryan too, right? Because he's aiding, or no?
Yeah,
Does that not
sure.
work?
You definitely could. You can put it on Ryan. It doesn't hurt to put it on Ryan. You have a third target, so.
Yeah.
All right. Allie will attempt to break free with advantage and now with bless. Okay. Well, the first one, yeah, made it, and I didn't need to roll the second time, but so she's free. And then she mumbles some words, puts her hands together, and you see energy begin to draw forth as she attempts to dispel this. And she will make her roll. 11. Yep. So, and then these, as soon as they appeared, they are now gone. They just like evaporate in the air. And you are all victorious. Excuse me. And for some reason, I've lost my. What? There it is. You feel very proud of yourselves.
Very proud. Very, very proud.
You got rid of the oozes, and you've dealt with the horrible, horrible things.
So there's more townspeople, right? So there's probably more oozes. That's a logical assumption.
These were
Probably
all
only
the infected
these are
town
the
people.
infected ones, yeah. So
Oh, okay. So we took care of these. Okay.
we need to find out where they perhaps maybe went, right?
Yeah. Where they got infected.
I've got to assume that it's got to do something with that lake. I'm thinking there are a bunch of fishermen, and the lake's really hot.
Yeah.
Remember,
yeah.
they all had a story where they were invited out by the girl to meet her in the middle, like she was like engaging with them in a very provocative way. They went to meet her, or they were, and then that's yeah, that happened apparently like in the middle of town.
Yeah.
Chris
So
Hansen was there, and he put it.
It's like a horror movie. If you have sex with a girl, you die.
So they were thinking about having interaction
Perhaps.
with her. So.
Or maybe there's something in the middle of the town, or maybe she had something with her that was brought from somewhere, perhaps.
Right, because she's
but I
not
think
acting
maybe...
very normal, right? She's acting.
Yeah.
She's
Yep.
very,
yeah.
So.
Remember that scene in The Blob where the kids are making out in the car and then blob?
Exactly. That's pretty good.
That's
Isn't
what
that
we're
like
doing.
every scene in The Blob?
That's it. These oozes are actually blobs. Good.
That's right.
All right. Well, I will be the first to go out, or I mean, I guess I'll tell everybody's okay. We can go out and investigate the center of town, right?
Oh, whoa, wait before you go.
Okay.
All right. We're the only people in here. Now everyone's dead.
Oh, so we're gonna get accused of murder.
We didn't have any witnesses. This isn't going to look good for us.
And almost just on cue because this is the nature of things.
Where'd Brother Ellie go?
Ellie comes running back in.
Oh yeah, he had left.
And just like he's just he can't do that. And with him is the mayor.
Oh no. So what happened was
they walk in and they're like, and they just see. I mean, the bodies are crushed and like mangled from the tentacles. One of them's a little electrocuted. And there's big gouges, there's big holes in the back of their necks, and some of them. And he's looking around. And the mayor's like, "What happened? What did you do?"
I know this looks bad.
Yeah, not scared.
And they just see you standing over the little girl who's, still like, but,
We were trying to help. I swear. This not whether this. I'm a cleric. I'm a medical practitioner. I've tried to help people here.
Brother Ali, I showed you the stuff on the backs, right? And I'm assuming there's gunk on my. Is there acid on my sword or no, or whatever that stuff was? Or did that totally go
remember
up in the air?
they like faded away like the vampires from like Buffy, like they just.
Okay.
Yeah, but there has to be ash then, right? Is there ash?
Sure. There's a little bit of ash in the room, like some dust here and there.
We need evidence. Ash. Look at. I can't produce that from thin air. I don't know any cleric that can just randomly go, "Hey, here's some ash. Here you go." Hopefully, he believes us.
There's a place full of ash and soot on the.
Yeah, but it's all over the hut.
The mayor, he's shaking his head. Go ahead and make a persuasion roll, I guess, Nimbles, or I mean, Nibbles did most of the speaking. Domino's trying to explain that there's no way they can make ash.
I'm trying to be logical here. I just don't want them to think that we killed a bunch of their villagers.
I'm just shaking my head. I'm like, remind me to never have you guys as my lawyer.
I need you to speak on my behalf. Nope, nope. I'll find others. I'll get others. Don't worry about it.
Well, I think it's worth it. I'm gonna try this.
You using your
I'm gonna use
inspiration?
my inspiration. Yeah,
Okay.
I don't think I.
You give the mayor pause, and he stops and he looks and he's like, "Yeah, I mean this. There's no. Why would you save these people to come in here and kill them in the middle of the night? Yeah, no, I don't think you did. But quickly, tell me what happened."
We and I showed it to Brother Ali. He saw on the back of these creatures they were infected with something. And upon doing some pressure, one leapt out of the first person, and we quickly dispatched it. I don't know if you heard the screaming, but then there was were the things screaming or were the people screaming?
There was a point where the people stood up and they started to scream, but
Yeah,
you had
and
this
then the
feeling
last
you
one
may not have
actually.
heard it, like you thought you heard it, but you
Oh,
definitely
okay.
heard it in your mind
Fine,
more
maybe,
than
yeah.
anything. Yeah.
But I'll say I don't know if you heard that, but they leapt forth from the bodies all at once and started to attack us, and we dispatched, and that's what this ash substance that is left. And upon almost striking the last one down, it summoned some tentacles, some other creature from another dimension, I guess, and started crushing everything in the room. And I show him my wounds. I don't know if maybe I have like an abrasion from when it wrapped around my body and I had to break free or something like that. But
Okay, make that
sh-
an additional persuasion with advantage as you're showing him like, and yeah, I'll see you have like tentacle like suction cup marks around your arms, your waist, as if he grabbed a hold of you. Oh, okay. He's doubtful, but he also doesn't understand why you would concoct the story. Like it just doesn't make any sense. And then he says he begins to move in. He goes, but Brother Eli came to me and wrote. It was my delay in my response. Although technically, like because of combat, I mean, it really was about 25 seconds he was gone. But the delay in my response was he was writing to me, telling me that you were trying to disrobe all the people, and he was worried about their dignity. And he said this wasn't how you treated people with fevers, but you had made a statement about the cold. And he goes over to the little girl and like he's leaning down next to her. He's like, but she's not as hot like they are. And he turns her over and he kind of lifts up her shirt. He's being gentle. He's not being a pervert, but he just leaves her shirt. He goes, and she has no stab mark in her back. No.
Yeah, I don't think she's got the ooze monsters in there.
But he's like where
she's
she's got tentacles that were holding on to her. They were questions, but actually don't seem like they were. Well, it's hard to say. Her round really came up. So, yeah, it doesn't look like the tentacles had crushed her as much as they had. They were definitely crushing the other guys. So.
And if he makes that comment, I say, and we don't know where she stands. I mean, you were there before when something possessed her. So I don't know if they would have struck her as they were striking us.
Listen, Mayor Man, look at all the bodies. They've all been crushed. None of us have crush weapons except chopsticks over there, and he ain't crushing anyone like they are with chopsticks.
Alex.
I nunchuck people.
Like, so I think that's enough evidence that we didn't do this.
Yeah, he's looking over her body. You can go ahead and make an additional persuasion check with advantage. And that probably will be the third success you need to resolve the skill challenge of sorts. Yeah. No, you're fine.
Is that okay? I was gonna be. I guess that'd be Orion.
So I'm like, that's pretty much where we're at. Now, I was taking their clothes off and stuff because we need to get them. I was thinking we need to get them cold because the creatures are really hot. That lake out there is a abnormally warm.
Well, actually, this time of year, the lake does, with the volcano being nearby, there's these underground conduits, and the lake itself will warm to almost a bathing temperature. It's great because it pushes most of the fish to the surface, and our nets don't have to
give
go so
him-
far. And
I give him like one of these looks, like, really?
hold on, I got my I don't have my Discord up. Hold on, I can't see you. Go ahead. What was your look?
Oh, it's a really?
Yeah, yes.
Like-
I mean, warmer. It's
You're-
easier
you're-
on our fishing then, and we were able to do it. It happens every year.
You're talking to me about volcanoes,
Oh,
and
that's-
underground water flow, underground lava flows.
I'm sorry. I did not mean to presume too much. I did not mean to explain that part to you. That is true. Your people are very familiar with that.
And I understand how these things work. That lake's really hot. Even if it has, unless it's got magma pouring straight into it. If it did, it'd probably kill
Actually,
everything.
go use your stone crafting knowledge for this, Ryan. That's fair. This is kind of a little bit of a stretch, but not much of one because it is relational. Go do a knowledge check. I guess history, whatever. Pick one of the intelligent knowledge, and then you have advantage on it.
And I had double my proficiency bonus.
Boom.
Those.
Just like you have expertise in those.
These never work out well for me.
That one time you cut some stone. Oh, that's all right. That's good. Yeah.
It should be
Yeah.
like 20 then.
It's way too hot for that. It's way too hot. You're like that's it's. His story's fine, but you feel like the surface should be like So like if the normal temperature of the lake was say 60 degrees, probably in December with the magma and everything like that gets to like 68, 70. This water's like 85, 90 at the surface. So that means if the core of it, where that temperature is, it's going to be in the hundreds. I'm using Fahrenheit because I'm the lazy American. But yeah, so it's definitely too warm.
Really hot.
But maybe if you're just kind of like, oh, maybe it's a warmer summer, like if you're one of the fishermen, and yeah, their fishing's probably even easier because more of the fish are surfacing to not boil to death at the bottom of the lake. So yeah, they just probably thinking they're having a great season, except something else is definitely going on. So
Don't worry, dwarves use Fahrenheit too, because fuck you. That's cool.
I like it. But yeah, so it's definitely warmer, and like it's like okay, and you just think he's just not. Also, it doesn't look like he's gotten in the lake in a long time. He's not that. He's the mayor, right? So
Yeah.
he's got
No,
posh
that's not
mayor
real.
life.
That's what I tell him. I'm like, yeah, it's not gonna heat that much water, even if you had like, unless the volcano's actively erupting into it.
So you think the volcano could be active? Oh,
No.
the curses abound here.
This is a bad place to live.
We should move.
It's like
Why
you
do you
should.
live on?
It's like
Why do
you
you
should.
live on Dragon Mountain? Like,
Yeah.
why do you live there?
Move, people.
It's like Tornado Alley.
But the dragon's dormant, 19 weeks of the year. There's a 20 extra weeks, or there's another 50, 40 something weeks. It's just awful. Yeah, time to move. Yeah, he's still like holding what's her name, and as he's holding her, all of a sudden, Ryan, you notice in the corner of her eye, she goes really rigid, like the puppeting thing is happening. And you did not like my little present, did you?
Oh Lord, you're gonna make me punch a kid again, aren't you?
Wouldn't be the first time.
You have taken my offspring, so I will claim one of yours. The mayor's like, who's talking? Where's this coming from? Why? What's happening? He's just kind of like he's looking very confused.
Were we hearing it, Mike, or was it in our
It's
heads?
more in your heads.
Okay.
Brother Eli is also kind of like looking. His eyes are darting around the room, and he's clutching like his ears. That's right. They've never felt my presence before. I've never seen the need, but as it gets closer to my dawning, I am ready to feed. And I rhyme too.
I was wondering, I was like, did you do that on purpose?
That was not really on purpose.
Oh, I didn't even know it.
He looks. Yeah, the mayor's like looking around, and he grabs the girl and starts clutching onto her like he's trying to protect her, but like her rigidity, she's obviously the conduit for this message. He just doesn't understand it.
This fucking thing free.
Lord. When is this great coming of age story going to happen?
I wait for you outside. Come, let us end
Perfect. Good call. All right, we'll be out in just a minute.
All right.
The mayor just like holds onto the little girl and completely eclipses her thing. I'll put her here. Chris, your thing is your bless will fall off. It's been a minute.
Yeah, that's fine. I understand. It's only for a minute anyway. Yeah, I got it.
Yeah.
No problem.
No. He held us in his grasp of exposition and allowed the time of the spell to run out.
Yeah, it would have been long gone. Yeah, with the whole talking, it would have been long gone.
Maybe that's why villains do their expositions.
Exactly. He just free action the monologue to cause all spells that were precast before the fight to run out. I'm gonna take a quick moment, real quick, to grab something to drink. If anybody else wants to do that.
I'll do that too. That
That voice is really hard on my throat.
Oh yeah, he probably needs some water there. It's not a little dry.
Oh boy. Yep. So we're gonna take a
quick fiver.
Yep.
All right.
This.
Man, I also had to switch to shorts because it's kind of hot in the room that I'm in. Out here, I think we'll be all right. Nope. That. Move you, and you. This.
So I did the same thing in my game this week, Mike.
What'd you do?
I had the villainous villain who's been kind of reoccurring. And he came up to them and talked to them and was giving them all this, why don't you join me and do this? And they got a little flippant on it. They're like, we're not going to join you, blah blah blah. Why are you even trying to do this? He's like, because I'm stalling you for time. And then he just left. And he had kidnapped one of their companions that they had left by themselves.
Yeah, it's. I mean, it's.
Why did you guys make fun of me? In what way did you guys just make fun of me?
No. Ryan was just telling me that his game he did something very similar, where basically the villain talks to the party for a while, and they're like, "Why are you even talking to us?" And then he's like, "Because that I'm basically stalling you, so I can do this." And then he did something else, and yeah, and they're like, "Crap." Yep.
Oh, they hated him for that.
I moved you guys outside. You guys prepared for this?
Yeah.
I will say the freedom of movement spell still has probably at least 40 minutes left. That whole exchange is probably only about 20 minutes. It does not require concentration. No, it does require concentration. I'm sorry. No, it doesn't. It doesn't. It does not require concentration. Bless did. So, but Bless was gone anyway. So.
That's fine. But hey, at least Ryan can move as he sees fit. No problem.
And as you step outside, you see rising out of the edge of the lake this massive creature of tentacles and maw, and its voice echoes out and says, "Come to me. Let me feed on you." Oh.
Yeah, those are dangerous as fuck.
This one seems a little bit different.
I think that's cute because you said the mall, like the mother. This is a Mother's Day adventure. That's so cute.
You got me. Exactly. That's right. You figured it
Connect
out.
the dots.
Oh man, these things suck.
The creature's in the water, and you think that might give it some layer-esque type advantage.
Great.
Sorry, what was I going to say? Because I think I interrupted it.
Are we rolling initiative?
Yeah, I'm sorry. Go ahead and roll initiative. I wanted to do my battle, get my battle music going.
Oh, you didn't want to use some other voice?
Oh, didn't I use another voice when you first stepped out with it, right?
Yeah, you did. You did.
Okay.
I'm just kidding.
Right, crap. Did it not work again?
I'm just kidding. Just kidding.
I'm gonna pat Atlas on the back. I'm like, go get him, tough guy.
Yeah. Where's the sticks?
Atlas gonna die. All right, got our good battle music going. Got this thing going. Got our initiatives going.
Oh, sweet.
And
Crit my initiative.
yeah, you did. Gotta do Allie real quick. Oops, Daisy. So this thing does seem to be a little bit different than what the creatures that normally look that it is. Man, my roll 20 is really running slow too.
Yeah, mine's running real
That's
slow.
what the creature looks like. Let me get Atlas in here. to roll his gosh darn character because he still hasn't made it. It's after 10 o'clock.
3 eyes, eh?
3 eyes. Where's the creature?
How do I not go first in our group? I mean, come on. I have advantage, right? And Ryan still beats me last round, and so does what's her?
Well, she's got a +6 to initiative, so that does help a lot. I don't know why this thing didn't go to initiative. Hold on, why isn't it there?
How'd she get a +6?
She's a war mage, and she gets to add her
Intelligence.
to it.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yep. So she will step out and look at the creature, and the creature will. What's the range on that? 10 feet. Okay. She will attempt to. She summons forth a ball of energy and sends it forth towards it. And it's her 4th level spell called Storm Spear. 20 Spear springs into existence, centered on a point you choose. Yes.
So it's kind of like it's almost like a mini
Go ahead.
storm cloud thing. What was that cleric spell from back in the day? Storm of Justice or Vengeance or something?
Yeah.
Storm of Vengeance?
Yeah.
7th level spell that rains holy hell on everything?
Yeah,
That's
it's like
it.
a mini one. It's like a mini one.
What's up, fuckers?
Oh, he did make it. Good
Towards
job.
the end?
And
Am I
Chris
here
left.
towards the end?
And Chris left. Derek, you made Chris leave.
Man, why'd you do that, Derek? So,
Because fuck
Oh,
you.
we lost. Oh, we get to watch Derek play in the bed. I mean, could that?
oh my god, now I got weird.
I know. What was that nonsense?
How you doing, Ben? Yeah.
Hey, how you doing?
So you see lightning
am I-
surging out of it, and it strikes at the creature. But as it's striking out of the creature, the lightning.
Doesn't seem
Oh
to
no,
bother
it does. It hurts it, but not as much as you would have thought. So, let me see here.
Lightning hurts? No.
Need to make a strength saving throw. Hold on. Oh my gosh, too many things. Seems to be very strong.
Oh, I haven't started this laptop in a little bit. Oh, God.
But not like being on hotel Wi-Fi to do something. So it does make the saving throw. So, and then on a bonus action, she sends a bolt of lightning out of it to strike at the creature.
Yeah, well, right now I'm listening to you guys on my phone, so...
That's smart. Probably be better on
If
the
you're
phone.
listening, do you think you could just mute as well?
Fuck you.
How do I do this?
Fuck your horse.
Range spell attack. So it's D20 plus 7. Nope, she misses. The lightning bolt misses the creature. All right. Then, yeah, on its turn, it will move out of the sphere. It goes to the edge of the lake a little bit, and then Atlas, go ahead and make a wisdom saving throw.
Make it for me. I'm still not logged in.
Okay, no
I'm working
problem.
on it.
No problem. Oh, that rolled fast. Okay, yeah, you shake it off. It's like you felt like its mind was entering yours. You were thinking that you had this thought that might, you wanted to like join it or be its buddy. But that
It wanted to enter my mind.
It did. So,
Want to enter anything else?
it moves a little bit over this direction. Domino the Death Dealer.
Oh, Chris, he
His
messaged.
laptop. Yeah, his
His
kid.
kid pulled the cord out of the laptop, so he's rebooting.
Okay, so he will.
Chris, have him cast Bless, because that's always good.
He will cast Bless in the party. So he'll give you Atlas and Nimble's Bless. All right, Nimbles.
Logged in. Just loading up.
No problem.
There we go.
I'm gonna keep this guy at a bit of a range, I think. Yeah, I could scurry up to the top of this, I guess, from a vantage point.
Man, I get my
Jump on top of the hut.
You could
Not a
try.
bad spot. I guess I'll go for it. I'll try to kind of plop up there.
Mhm.
Maybe like there or something. I don't know how big of that thing is to get around, but athletics, I guess, or something.
Yeah, athletics. Yep. Yep.
Cool. Should not have been an advantage. And then I'm going to look to shoot my bow.
Go for it.
So, and I don't think I have any advantage on this in any way. So, where's Bless? I know there's Bless somewhere. There's Bless. So we're gonna do this and see how this works out. Motherfucker. Boy, that looked weird. It was like 24 plus minus 4.
Sharpshooter.
Because D4. Yeah, I was using sharpshooter.
Yeah. So
Oh.
D4 blessed. So you got the D4. So you got a 23, 3, 18, 6, made 24. Bless and -5, and so you basically ended up. You got a 1 from the bless, so you only got a -4 from it. So you would have been a 20. A 20 does hit.
Yes.
And what type of damage is this?
17 points of damage.
No, sorry. What type of it's piercing?
Piercing, yeah.
You notice that the piercing damage doesn't seem to be hurting it as much.
Oh, what a whore.
Wow, that's rude.
That is rude.
Very sexist.
Because, in case you're wondering, all my damage is piercing.
Sure.
Thanks, Mike. Appreciate it.
I just feel like that should be down here. It should be right here. All right. That was Nimbles. Which technically Atlas. Are you in the game, Derek? Yeah.
Yep.
You are. Okay, cool. All right, Atlas. Yep. There's this monstrous thing that is waiting for you. Just come
This-
face your doom.
that-
I am waiting for you.
Oh my. That thing is
Yep.
waiting for me?
Yep.
Is that basically the big I'm unsure what's going on. Is that basically the big baddie for the night?
That is the big bad. Yeah.
All right. And I've been hurt.
You have been
I
hurt.
see. This is very rude. You know. of the
Sometimes
deep-
things just getting weird bonuses against you. It's strange. But you have nunchuck some things.
fucking rude is what it is.
Thanks, Stephanie. I mean, thanks, Michelle Tanner.
I've got 7 key
Hey,
points.
Eric, what's happening? Sorry about that, guys.
That's all right. You cast Bless.
Yeah, we just had you cast Bless in the party.
Oh, yeah, that's good. I would have done that anyway. Hey, good. You guys read my mind.
Ryan really did.
Okay. All right.
Bless is really
Uh,
good.
I am going to run over here. And
Okay,
go-
you're in the water now.
Oh, that's water.
Yes.
Oh, I didn't realize water. Okay. how
It's like
about
sitting
here?
in the water above it. So,
How about here?
yeah,
Is
sure.
that-
That's fine.
I didn't realize that was water.
That's fine.
I don't know. All right. I'm gonna go Chaka Khan!
You should do that. You have disadvantage because of the weight in the water to attack it.
Rude.
Mhm.
Fine. Whatever. Be a little bitch.
Oh, but that's good. I can get sneak attack now. Maybe. We'll see.
On me?
Yes, on you.
Alright, fine. First
Now,
attack.
when you're engaged, if you're engaged, I can get sneak attack. I won't get advantage, but I'll get sneak attack.
That will miss.
Oh, I missed. Second attack.
That will also miss.
Oh, it's fucking rude. Well,
I guess we used up all the disadvantage.
Yeah,
we had a lot of
had a
luck.
lot of good
Yeah.
rolls earlier on.
Yeah. Yeah.
fuck it. I'll try to do a flurry of blows. See if I can
Sure.
hit him again.
Oh, you do have bless. You don't have bless tags. You actually have a D4. The 12 couldn't, but the 13 is a possibility. So if you want to roll a D4 on that 13. Never mind.
Of course.
There's a check mark on your character you can do what turns bless on.
Real?
Mhm.
Where?
It should be in your attack column under global damage modifiers. So if you go to like name, attack, and damage type, if you go just down there, there's a plus and then a lock, and just below that should be global attack modifiers. And if you do plus, you can add bless if it's not there. I think that was an okay description.
Hang on.
I think it was in the it's in the when you're in the core thing, right, Jason? Not in the
I don't see it.
Hold on, let me see
I don't
what's in front of me.
Is that your character sheet? Not on your character sheet, right?
On your character sheet.
Oh. Wrong.
But I think you have to
Global
make
attack
it.
modifiers,
Yeah. Here,
I
check
think
that
you have
box.
to make it.
Yeah.
Under where?
Right below your hit points, below all your stuff. It says global attack modifier. On your main page.
Main page. Under hit points. Wait,
I don't see it.
I don't see anything. I was looking real quick. I'm gonna look at what y'all real quick.
Under your hit dice and all your stuff.
Yeah. Hold on. Let me see
Yeah.
here.
Oh, above your stuff, I meant. Above your stuff.
Oh, what stuff?
In the center column? The center one?
Yep.
Yeah.
I didn't know that was there either. I just found it.
What?
Hold on, let me see here. Is it in this thing? Hold on, let me see here. Global saving throw modifiers. Jason, can you share your screen real quick?
Yep, let me do it. Share my screen. Screen
I
share
was
this
thinking
one.
with Derek too. I don't see it on this character at all.
Going live. All right, I'm live. I think you can see it.
Yeah.
1 second.
Oh yeah, he doesn't. Hold on, he doesn't have.
Yeah, he's got it too. Global under the global attack
Yeah,
modifier.
but you have to add that all. You have to add that stuff.
Mine
Oh,
had-
hold on.
I
Let me, show global attack modifier field. Let me see. I just added that now.
And Mike
Look
did
at
that
that.
for us. I think Mike did that for us in the very beginning, if I
I
remember.
did. Okay, there it is. Now you have it, Derek. You can check it on and off now. Now you got it. See it?
There we go. Okay.
Yep. I had added here. Yeah, I think I may have added it to people individually at one point in time. I don't know.
What's the other thing you have, Jason? You have some other global thing on yours. I don't
Yeah,
have-
well, I added sharpshooter because I could take a
Oh,
minus
okay.
5 to get a plus 10. Yeah, so I checked, and then I had my sneak attacks. So
But see now now it works, Derek. But you still missed on all of this. So.
Fucking
At
That
the
sucks.
as your turn resolving, its tail lashes out of the water and goes and hits you, or it doesn't. It rolls a 1, so it fails from that. So let's see what
Yeah, that's
bad thing
right.
happens to it. Hold on. D100. Hold on. Boom. 61. Let's see what happens to the monster. You rolled a fumble. 61. Your next reroll is all 1 and 2s of a damage roll for the next successful melee attack versus you.
What?
Wait. Your target may reroll. Okay, so the next person to attack this guy gets to reroll 1s and 2s in their damage if they hit.
Oh, that's cool.
Because it flailed its tail around and just put itself in an awkward spot. Baldwin, sir.
Oh, get him, Ryan.
Oh, goody. Goody, I get to reroll 1s and 2s on damage?
I know. Sorry, Ryan.
You already get that.
He does.
That sucks. I didn't realize that.
That's funny.
All right. He's gonna get the what for?
You're gonna enter the water.
Yeah, but I got freedom of movement on,
You
so
do. I know. Isn't that convenient? That's how it worked out for you guys.
Yeah. What? Oh, keep telling me to use all my spells, Mike. Keep telling me.
Oh, I will. That does not hit, though, sir. That will hit.
yeah, that'll do it.
That's a solid hit, sir.
That's a crit, so it does weird formula damage. There, I did the thing.
Perfect. There we go. Yeah, perfect. Because it did the max. Perfect. So, yep. So you did 90 points of hit. You see it hits it, but it doesn't seem to hurt it as much as you think it should. But it is bad. But Ryan, being this close to the thing, as you hit it, this inky ooze kind of flows back over onto you. Please go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw. This isn't.
Is it poison?
It is not poison. It's disease.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
Oh.
That's new.
All right, you have been infected with something.
I'm gonna re-roll that.
Okay. You are not infected with something. You felt like for a second you were going to be infected, and then it kind of worked away. And then at the end of your turn, the tail lashes back out at you, which so far has not been very damaging to people, almost damaging to itself. 17, does that hit you, sir?
Yes.
It does. All right. You take whenever D20 tries to roll. I don't know what you'll take. 19 bludgeoning damage. Holy shit. Oh, yeah. Oh, it almost maxed that out. That was pretty close to max. As the tail just kind of whips back around at you.
Oops. Ignore that. Sorry.
Ignored. Jason, you're sitting there kind of thing nimbles. You're like, aha, we got this creature. We got it on the ropes. All of a sudden, a column of water rises up from the
Water
surges out off of the thing, it reaches out 90 feet. And all of a sudden, the pool of the water flashes over onto you and begins to pull you into the water. Like a big column of water surges up and begins trying to pull you into the water. Please go ahead and make a strength saving throw. As the water goes surging up at you. All right, the water grabs a hold of you and pulls you into it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually pulls you into here and turns storm.
Uh-oh.
You are, pulls you into the water and you're knocked prone. So, yep. Let's see here. Entering the thing. So spells hit you, bonus action, lightning, blah, blah, blah. 21st center, the sphere remains, the creature ends its turn there, but the strength. Okay, so she's just do it. All right, so she's gonna go ahead and at the start of her turn, she's gonna stop concentrating on the thing to make it go away because she doesn't want it to hurt you. That's what Allie does. And then she's going to attempt to attack the creature. Which good old magic missile, because that's what magic missile's good for. So 12 points of damage at the creature, but as the force seems to strike at it, normally not actually it doesn't take normal damage for force. Never mind. Yeah, that seemed to bother it a little bit. It's on its turn, So it can make 3 tentacle attacks. So it will go ahead and do 2 probably on Ryan and 1 on Atlas. Ryan, on you.
Did you say it can do tentacle attacks?
Yes. It's
Is it
great.
try to tentacle down my throat?
It's like that. See, big tentacle monster.
Is it
The tentacle grabs around you, Ryan, and he grabs a hold of you for you take whatever it rolls 16 bludgeoning damage. You must make a 14 Constitution saving throw.
Let's see.
Yeah, never mind. The second attack, sir. 17.
That'll hit.
All right, go ahead and make your Constitution saving throw. Remember, you have plus for this too.
Oh yeah, I do.
Oh, damage
I've got
for
it.
This one. This damage is 11. Yeah, look at you. And on Atlas, a 15. Does that hit?
No.
All right. Domino the Death Dealer.
I'm gonna march on here. Let's see. I'm gonna do spiritual weapon, but I'm gonna move first.
Cool.
Move here, there, and I'll just put it next to over on this side. Is there is this like a bridge?
Where?
Next to the tent thing?
Yeah, it is, but it's underneath the bridge, so the bridge wouldn't really be able to. Yeah, it would be. You could try to act from there, but yeah, you'd be above the bridge. Not. Yeah.
Okay. I'll put the weapon I guess near the or under the bridge, I guess, or whatever. I mean, whatever is out of the way, the weapon thing.
Okay.
And I'll make it an axe because that's where my heart is at, right?
Nice. I like it. I thought I had made you a token, but I just can't find it now.
I don't know where I've been using it a long time. I forgot what it is.
I thought I did have a token for you, but now I can't find it.
Oh, I gotta cast it. Oops.
Let me just do this real quick. Do this. Let's see here, controlled by Chris. You see the axe?
Yes, and then it automatically rolled, so I was disadvantaged, right?
Yep.
So 15. I'm sure that doesn't hit.
That does not hit. So.
But that was a bonus action. I will. I saw Ryan hit or Baldwin hit it. Let's see if it makes let it make a wisdom saving throw.
Well, you can't. Oh yeah, never mind. You can. Yep, you can. Yep, no problem. All right. 24.
Son of a bitch. Okay, that's about it. Okay, there you go.
At the end of its turn, its tail's gonna lash out at you, Derek. 14. I mean, I missed it.
Nope.
Nimble's Great Castle. You are swimming in this water. Not too happy to where you're at.
All right. I guess am
You're
I
prone,
able?
so half your now you're swimming. So, yeah.
So what's that? Sorry, it's swimming like half my movement, I guess.
It's half your movement. Yeah, it's difficult terrain.
Okay. I don't think I can take a dash action.
Swimming.
No, 5, 10, 15. Maybe that'll be that then. So I guess what I'm going to try to do is just go 5, I guess 10, 15. I guess you can't see that. But
No,
20, which would get me there. I'm assuming, is that still in the water or?
No, you're getting onto the edge of land. You're like in the mushy parts of it, but yeah, the marshy part. But yeah. No.
Might get sucked back in.
You feel like the water's receded after it did that tsunami kind of thing. That you probably
Right.
and it takes time before it
Might
does
have
that
a little
again.
while. All right, I'm gonna try to take a shot at the creature from where I am here. Then I guess so. And let's see if I can do it. Don't be a dick. It looks like it's a dick. So
A 7. Adding it together was kind of funny, but it's there. So, but yeah, the 10 would have missed anyway. So it doesn't look like your bless is on anymore. Oh no, it is. Never mind, it is. You got a 2 on the bless. Yep. Okay, I see how it's doing it.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay, that's actually kind of cool.
Could you see the 2?
If you hover over the -3, it says it's
Oh.
1d4 bless plus sharp.
I see it. It's on the sharp because it's a modifier. I gotcha. Okay, I gotcha. That makes sense. Alrighty then. And I think that's all I can do.
Right. At the
Yeah, that's
end
really
of your turn, it will try to tail slap you, Ryan. 27. Man, I really can hit Ryan. I can't hit Derek, but I can hit Ryan for 19 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And his tail lashes back out against you. Atlas.
All right. I go Nunchuck Norrison again. Hopefully it works this time.
Are you at disadvantage, Derek, from where you are? Can Derek
yeah,
move
but
a
I don't-
different spot, like on the bridge or
I
something?
wasn't giving him disadvantage. I was saying he was fine.
Oh.
No,
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
I was giving you disadvantage, right? Yeah, because you're trying to reach out to the water. Because it's in the water. He's actually attacking it from outside the water. It's actually in the water. Ryan's gotten in the water with it. I mean, he's in probably waist-deep water, where a dwarf loves to be. But he's actually fighting this thing in the water.
But he also has freedom of movement too, right?
Right, which really worked out really well.
Yeah, it really did. I mean, it was a pretty dumb move on Chris's part, but whatever. It worked out.
So, out of curiosity, if I were to move opposite, would I get rid of the disadvantage?
Well, you'd be fighting from in the water. Light weapons can work. Spears and harpoons. What do nunchucks count as? I don't know that you could.
Your fists would work. They're light weapons.
No, fist would definitely work. I wouldn't really have any problem with fist working.
But I think, could he attack it from the bridge unless, like, if he was, like,
it's
there?
really kind of under the bridge. The bridge would be tricky.
Okay.
Yeah, the bridge is elevated above it.
Okay.
Yeah,
And it's
I just
big,
don't know
but
how
it's
well
largely-
nunchucks would work in the water. Sorry.
Yeah, that's fine.
Like underwater, but they would be functional for.
Under the water, they wouldn't work. But I mean, if it's what barely waist high, then
No, if you go out to the opposite side of it, you're going to be in swimming water. You'll be just your head's going to be above the water. You'll be swimming. Like
does that spiritual weapon provide any sort of threat in?
No.
It does not. No, it does not. It's just there.
Okay.
It's with you in spirit.
It is.
So if I were to move here, just get into the water, and lose the disadvantage with the nunchucks to work. They're considered simple weapons. They're light weapons.
Let me see here.
If not, that's fine. My fists are considered magical anyways, but it's just I get the +1 with them.
Let me see here. Sorry, I was trying to find like what the rules actually say about how water fighting. Water fighting.
There was a fight.
There was a water fight.
Oh, never mind. Sorry, it doesn't disadvantage. Never mind. Yeah, you still at disadvantage when swimming. It says when making a melee attack, a creature that doesn't have a swimming speed, either natural or
Unless
created
you
by
have a
magic,
swimming speed.
has
Yeah,
disadvantage
they
on
did.
attack rolls unless the weapon is a dagger, javelin, short sword, spear, or trident.
Right.
They give you specific
Right.
weapons that work in the water.
Yeah, because there was a quirky thing about this too. It's like, so if you have a swimming proficiency speed, you can take a giant great axe and swing it in the water
Sure,
without
right,
it.
because
Yeah.
you're just
Yeah.
they're just so good.
Yeah.
That's the
Yeah, I
thing.
remember listening to that one.
Alright.
Yeah.
And range weapons obviously fail in the water.
Yeah.
Unless they're
Okay.
crossbows.
So, no matter what. All right, fine. So fuck it.
If you're going to be at
Nunchuck.
disadvantage, Derek, stay on the shore. 'cause
Yeah.
I have a tendency
Yeah,
to believe that this thing is better in the water.
It does
Yeah.
seem to be a little
That's-
nastier in the water, yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay on the shore.
It's a water creature, yeah. Try to get it out of the
Sure,
water.
yeah. Well, that was a good hit.
26.
No one expects the nunchucks.
Yeah. So you Derek, as you hit it, you're far enough away, but you see some of that goo kind of come back at you, but it doesn't seem to hit you, but it's coming back at you. That will also hit.
For 7.
You just said like it's hitting it, but it's not hurting it like you would think it would.
Magical weapon.
It's
Is
still it's a damage type, and it's got resistance too, not just magical or non-magical. It's just resistance to damage types. So, yeah, you feel like its undulating body bludgeoning doesn't seem to bother it so much, or piercing, or slashing. For
Or
that matter.
slashing. That's
It
like,
seems like no damage is really bother the body of it very much.
All right. I'm going flurry of blows on him again.
That will miss. Keep track of your things. The second one will hit.
I'm keeping track of them,
All right.
bitch.
No, what? I just don't see that thing happen. That's fine. All right. Yeah, you hit it, but it doesn't seem to like resonate. And then it will lash back at you with its tail for its final free action with a 14.
Oh.
I cannot hit there. Falden.
It's
All right, so
It's great, man. I'm
bitch.
like, wow.
this thing's pretty badass in the water, correct?
Seems
That
like
we've
it.
just
Well,
okay.
yeah.
Okay. You said it's below the bridge. If
Yeah.
I had a reach weapon, would I be able to hit it with a reach weapon from the bridge?
I would give that to you. Yeah. Yeah.
All right. So I'm declaring a dodge action this round. And I'm going to move. And I'm going to get up on the bridge. And I'm going to drop my battle axe and pull out the spear. And I'm going to use all that stuff to regenerate my ass. So
Smart.
so I'm going to use my my whatever free action, whatever it is, extra action, super action, whatever that is, to do my second wind. And then since I did a dodge action, I can use my dwarven ability.
Sure.
So I'm going to do both of those.
Yeah. So it's a reach 10, so you can reach it. It can probably still reach you, but yeah, you can reach it without the. You're not in the water anymore with it, and you wouldn't suffer from the
Right.
from the weird mushy gush coming off of it. So,
Part of it.
the next round, you notice the water begins to swirl around it, and the muck and stuff starts to rise, and then you see like energy disperse out of it, and you hear inside your mind, "I know what you fear. I know what you cannot handle."
sounds like Adam Driver.
And everyone sees a phantasm of some sort that looks like something you are afraid of. Why am I still talking? Sorry. You see something that is fearful. It's just something terrible. It's like looming, coming towards you. Please go ahead and make a saving throw.
Ooh.
Everybody can see within 60 feet.
Which kind of saving throw?
Oh, I apologize. It is. Oh wait, you need that information? Hold on. With an intelligence,
No,
or investigation saving throw.
Investigation saving throw?
Yeah,
Cool. Hey, don't forget your D4, guys. Don't forget your D4.
you're gonna need them.
Oh, really? Well, that's no fun.
I fail.
22 plus a D4.
Well,
Yeah,
the
you
22
said-
makes it. Yeah, it's
Yes.
a 14. It's a 14.
Oh, okay. Oh, fuck.
The one fucking save I probably really.
Oh, good job, Ryan. Good job, Ryan.
Hold on, I'm still healing myself, so.
All right, so I got it on Chris.
And Derek.
Derek plus whoever else.
Now, no one else sees what you see, sir, so thankfully. But... Derek. Ryan made it. All right. Oh, I got to do Ollie.
But it looks like a scary kite.
It does look like a scary kite.
Whoa, don't be racist. Oh.
That's a kite, dumbass.
Dumbass.
Looks like a B-52 bomber.
Yeah.
She's good. She didn't have advantage, but she's good. These guys are not good. These poor little random commoners, they're just not good. All right, so. All right, yeah. So whatever you're like, something like kind of more primal fear, like you're afraid of fire, poison, spiders, acid, something like that, has like materialized and is now like it's pulling you into that, and it's coming at you. Ollie will throw some magic missiles back at it. Wow, so she max damages it. That looks like that hurt a lot. The thing does not like it. Lake Dweller. All right, so it's going to reach out. It'll do 1 tentacle at Ryan and 2 tentacles at Derek. So Derek, this thing is like coming at you, this like weird crawling, flaming, acidy, whatever kind of thing your character doesn't like. It's coming at you as like the thing's tentacles are reaching around and trying to get at you too. You feel very, very, very like, it's not good. First tentacle, 18. Does that hit?
Yeah.
Oh, not hit. 11 bloody damage and make a DC 14 Constitution saving throw. What weird noises are you making?
Yeah. Yeah, fuck
make
you.
It. And the second one, it's second tentacle. 20. Oh, let's see, now I'm gonna hit. For 13 damage and make a DC 14 saving. You make it. Good job. And Ryan, on you, the tentacle reaches up. 25. Yeah, 13 and make a DC 14 Constitution saving throw.
Man, that disease sucks.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, the dwarf.
Inspiration, if you want inspiration.
I've already used it.
Did you use it? Okay.
Oh.
So this is a slightly different disease than what was going to get from the Mung. But it's not great. Domino the Death Dealer. This shadow apparition thing reaches out towards you, and you take 5 points of damage as whatever this unholy thing of the mirror cleric, I'm assuming it's something like darkness thing, it reaches out and grabs a hold of you.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming I'm feared, right?
It's not. You're afraid of this thing, not. But it doesn't have anything to do with the monster. It was another kind of effect.
So do I think there's something in front of me?
Yeah.
What? I mean, I would swing at the thing in front of me, and then the hammer would swing at the creature, right?
Go for it. Yep, you can do that. And then go ahead and make an investigation saving throw at the end.
Thought it was intelligence.
Intelligence, yeah. You can make an investigation or intelligence check. Yeah, saving throw. Yep, intelligence is fine.
Technically, investigation should always be better.
It could be better, right? Yeah, depending if you don't have proficiency.
Yeah.
Okay, this is for the thing in front of me. Oh, that misses. And then this for the weapon. That also misses. This is great. Yeah. And then for my saving throw. And that also misses. All right, this is great.
Wow. The dweller at the end of your turn will make a tail swipe at Ryan. 17. Does that hit? No.
Yep.
Oh, it does. Oh, I don't think you're an 18. 13 damage.
I'm a 16.
Oh no, really? Oh
yeah. I don't have. I've never had a chance to get full plate.
Right,
I may have in the entire. So.
Well, good for you. 13 damage, Ryan. Nimble's Great Castle.
All right.
Oh, Mike.
Yeah.
We gotta go back.
Why?
I did a dodge action this round. This guy needs to roll disadvantage.
I will re-roll. Hold on. Let me see if I hit again. You're right. You did. I forgot about that. The tail will miss, and then I swung a tentacle at you, and I hit. Hold on, let me see that tentacle. Tentacle was a 13, so that tentacle missed. So you do not have that disease, and you have 13 hit points back.
And I got the hit points from the other guy. Back up the servant. Oh.
Whatever word that was.
Well,
English.
I didn't hit you with the tail at all. I missed it. Oh, yeah. Did you already take the 13 off for that?
I took off both of them. I got hit twice. I got 13 there, and
well, no,
when I failed the other one,
13 when you remembered it, right? Did you take that one off just now?
What is it? Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I reduced it immediately. Yeah, I gained so many hit points back when I did the thing because I get double my hit dice.
Sure.
I rolled a 10. That's 20 right there on my one die. I rolled a 6 on the other one. That's 12. And then I get my level, which is 7. And then I get my constitution modifier, which is 5. Like, I beefed up. Like, I went from, 30 to, 70.
I got you. No worries. Good deal. And that was... What was I doing? That was... Yeah, so Nimble's Great House, your turn. Okay.
I got the 10 again. Which sucks, but whatever.
You're right back. I'm gonna get my charger.
I didn't mean to click twice, by the way.
It's all right.
So.
They both missed, sadly.
Yeah, they both missed and they sucked, right? So, but I'm gonna come over here and I'm gonna take my bonus action to try to hide.
Okay. You realize that so far away, it's difficult to get to the creature at all in the water from there. Like to shoot with an arrow, it's in the water. It's down and in the water.
The way that I treat this, next round I'm gonna move. Right,
okay.
But I feel like I need to hide so I can get the advantage, right? So that he doesn't kind of loses track of me, or I move out of this position to a new position to shoot.
Sure.
So that's the plan. So I can either hide now or hide next round, I guess.
That's fine. He's got to beat his passive perception.
Right. Yeah.
Which you think might be really good. It has 3 eyes.
I know it is a very good chance.
And it's telepathic. So
I can only do what I can do.
Oh
so,
my gosh! No, you can't.
Actually, one second. Actually, it should be. I think I have advantage on that. Let me check.
And at the end of his turn, it's going to use its scale swipe at you, Derek. 14 doesn't hit.
Oh, thank God.
Oh, why can't I open that?
Atlas, it's your turn.
All right, first thing I'm gonna do is stillness of mind.
You will take a D6 damage. And start your turn, you take 3 damage as the whatever horror thing reaches out and grabs a hold of you.
Hang on, wait. Why?
You have a B-12 bomber in front of you.
Yeah, the bomber that's there on you.
There's my other wall. It's a 10 regardless.
Sorry, Derek, you broke up.
So I'm trying to use stillness of mind to shake that off.
Yeah, at the beginning of your turn, it does damage. Like, I didn't have to do damage on the spell round when it casts, just at the beginning of your turn, rather than do the D6 then and have to do, So I'm just doing it at the start of your round, the D6, that it does. But you could use stillness of mind to try to shake it off.
It just...
What does stillness of mind say?
You can use your action to end one effect on yourself that is causing you to be charmed or frightened.
Let's see what the spell technically says it is. It is not a fear or a charm effect. You believe this thing is there and it's hurting you. It's actually an illusion. But I'll give you advantage on the saving throw for using that ability. Because you do have that ability.
This uses my action.
Yeah.
It's really... I'm using up my whole action to basically calm my mind.
Yeah.
Right.
But it's overreach of what that power does. That power doesn't really, because it's not charming you or frightening you in that regard. It's you think this thing is there. and that thing is hurting you when it touches you.
Is it a spell effect?
It is a spell, yes.
Okay.
But it's not a charm or frighten spell effect.
HD on me. Hang on.
That's what I'm saying. I'll at least give you advantage on that check because you have that added to it. You know. Because it feels a little bit extra.
Sometimes use an effect. It doesn't say. I mean, like what is this? What does the spell itself say? Just out of
Illusion.
curiosity. It's
You
an
cast,
illusion.
you cast an illusion that takes root in the mind of the creature you can see within the range. The target must make an intelligence saving throw on a fail save. It's phantasmal force. The creature visible phenomena that you're no longer in their 10-foot cube that's perceivable only to that target. The phantom includes sound, temperature, other stimuli also evident in the creature. The target can use its action to determine the phantasm is an illusion and make a DC check, intelligence, investigation check against it. Then you realize the phantasm is an illusion and the spell ends. While the target is affected by the spell, the target treats the phantasm as real. Yeah.
So it's not an effect on me as a character. It's actually it's in force. Is
Yeah.
okay.
It's an illusion.
All right.
You just
Well,
believe
that
it. Yeah. And actually, technically, no matter what, I shouldn't have given Chris's action and the saving throw, but his action was to attack it. And so I was just saying it has action. As he swung at it, realized he couldn't hurt it. He did his intelligence check and still realized it wasn't real. So it takes your action no matter what. I'm just saying because you have that ability, Derek, you can get advantage on your action. Does that make sense?
Saving throw.
In the saving throw. Yeah.
So I got to do a saving throw right now.
Intelligence. But you have advantage on that saving throw, and you still have the blessed. But it did do that 3 points of damage as the round started.
How much damage?
3 from the phantasm. So whatever it is reaches out and grabs onto you or something. It's
I have
crazy.
one button. Okay, so all right, so I have a saving throw now,
Yep.
right?
Yep, an intelligence saving throw. But with advantage and with bless. Oh, that's right. Sounds fine. I forgot about that.
Well, the bless.
Yep, you make it. So you realize that the phantasm isn't real. And it vanishes. Technically, it should have been bigger, I realized.
All right.
Whatever. Oh,
And then I'm going.
they eat
key
these people.
points.
Like, these people just fall over like they're dying. They don't know what it is that's getting them, but they fall over.
No, I mean,
For
sure. I mean, this guy wanted this town so he could feed on it, but all these things are dying anyway. So I guess.
I'm gonna use a
Look, tentacle guy, everybody's dead.
point. I'm gonna use a key point to disengage. Use Step of the Wind as a bonus action.
Yep, good deal.
And move the fuck over here. Cause ow.
Yeah, the thing does hit pretty hard. At the end of your turn, it's going to tail swipe at Ryan. Is that my third one? I think that's my third one.
At disadvantage.
It does have disadvantage. Jeez Louise. For 16 bludgeoning damage. At least the tail doesn't do anything special. Just lashes out.
All right.
Yeah, it can do another layer action, like charge the water, and as long as no one's in the water, so that's pretty good. So there is definitely a big advantage to not being in the water. It might not seem like it, but it definitely is. Baldwin, your turn.
Dodge action.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. All right.
Holden's job.
The water does begin to like recede back, and then you see the tsunami coming back forward, and it reaches out and it grabs Allie. At least tries to grab Allie. She will make a strength saving throw. Probably
Reaches.
not. Nope, she was not gonna make that. And it pulls her 1, 2, 3, 4. Right here, it knocks her prone. Not quite in the water, but she's close to the water. On her turn, she will stand up, and move back away from the water. And
Laser gun.
but she's really big on what's it called, but like she's actually burned a lot of her other spells. She's got to run a little low. But yeah, this is her last magic missile. She'll throw the magic missile at it. And it does hit pretty hard though. At least it's consistent with that. So it is looking very torn up, and like it roars back out. Oh,
It needs to die already.
this is all you have. I will consume you. And its tail will lash out at you, Ryan. All right.
Disadvantage.
Yep. 13. Doesn't matter. That's gonna miss. I don't need to roll a second one. On its turn, it doesn't have another target. Hold on.
You can go bananas on me. I'm here for that reason.
I know. I'm just also looking. It has other things it can do, except I think everybody else in the party is so far away it can't do anything to them. So, yeah. That's a miss. The second one, 16.
16 hits.
Okay, so the second attack it hit for 15 plus your saving throw, and then its third attack is a 16 again. Okay, so 26 damage total, and then did 2 saving throws, DC 15.
Okay,
DC 14, DC
so
14, DC 14.
20 would be DC 3, so it'd be 57. And
You should be able to just hover, like you click on it and just do minus 25, and it should do it for you. 26, it should do it for you.
oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It does it automatically?
Yes, if you click in like the bubble there, and you type in like the minus whatever, it'll do it. That's very safe. I mean, you got a +8. You're the best person to get hit by this thing.
Yeah.
Plus,
And I've got the D4 from Bless.
Yeah, it's true.
I'm
Not
not-
really the death dealer. The horrible thing that's bothering you does a point of damage to you.
oh, how dare you! Damn you, evil ghost thingy!
Yep.
All right. What do I do now? Click on the bubble and that just takes it away? Oh no, that doesn't work for that one.
You would need to make the intelligence DC save. Yeah, a check.
Yeah.
And investigation or intelligence saves. Technically, I think it's when you use your action, it's just the investigation, which might be worse. Honestly, neither one of those were successful though.
Yeah. And then the sword will swing at the guy.
You should.
Yeah, all right, great. This is awesome.
Yeah.
Eat.
I'm so sorry.
That's all right. Happens.
At the end of your round, it's going to reach out at Ryan. You okay? What happened? Something happened.
Yeah.
Disadvantage. Tail. I can just do it that way. 17.
Yep.
15 damage. Atlas. Wait, did I miss? Sorry, did I miss?
Yeah,
Jimbo?
you just moved
I
me,
made
yeah.
Sorry. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm basically gonna try to kind of do my same thing here. I guess around here I want to shoot at it,
Okay.
basically. And let's see if I can shoot it.
Sure, I'll let you kind of shoot under the bridge. It's a weird shot, but sure. You're a
Oh,
archer.
do I need to go to a different spot? No, that's fine. I can go to a different spot.
Yeah, because right now you're shooting like
Well,
through the
does he
bridge.
have-
Because right
what, does
on
he
the
have
bridge is
cover?
knocking it down. Yeah, it would have
Is there an
cover.
issue with cover or something?
Yeah, it would have cover.
At like 3/4 cover or something?
I would just give it half, so it'd be a +2 to its AC.
Okay, but I ignore half cover and 3/4 cover because of sharpshooter.
Well, then never mind.
I apologize. I just thought it might help you make your decision. Yeah, so I'll do a quick shot. Come on.
But it does see you. You did not hide from it.
Oh yeah, no, it was a 10. Some
Yeah.
trash. I didn't even whatever with that.
Yeah.
So yes, 20.
It's like, oh, you? Nice try, hide from me. Okay. 2. It looks like that hurts, but it doesn't hurt as much as you think it should hurt. But it definitely does hurt. Like it definitely does hurt. And on its round, it will reach back out and attack.
And I am gonna try to do in stealth. Whatever, I'll do it at this round versus the other round. So I don't know if it'll matter, but
Okay. It just seems to be like looking right at you, even with those.
That's
rolls.
fine.
Yeah.
Yep.
I
I have a feeling it's going to know me. I'll
Alice,
stop doing it if it
It
doesn't
has a
matter.
passive 20, so I'll just give you that.
Oh, okay.
It's got 3 eyes, so it's got a plus 10 to perception. Atlas, it
I'm
missed you,
going
Baldwin, on a test flight because of your disadvantage.
to use my action to heal myself this round. With my healing ability. It's called Wholeness of Body. 3 times your monk level is by heal. So
Okay,
then,
cool.
yeah.
And then at the end, it'll just do its. Because it can't drink, because it hasn't charmed anybody. It'll just do a tail attack on you, Ryan, with disadvantage 16. That doesn't actually hit.
It hits.
16 damage, bludgeoning.
Jesus.
He's taking all his damage for you guys. 36, 26, yeah, 26. Damn.
Take damage. He actually fucking hit. He hit the monk. Congratulations. The monk is not improved.
Just for the Baldwin, your turn. It looks very, very, very hurt.
Dodge action.
Okay. So, you can't use that again because it just used it. Nobody else is in the water, so can't use that.
You tried to say we should go in the water?
Yeah. Everyone, go ahead and make an intelligence saving throw.
Oh, not this.
Not you again, Chris. You can't be scared by 2 things.
You can't do it to me twice.
Yeah, can't phantasmal.
Yes. Yes.
Nice.
Do I still get advantage on this or no?
No.
Fuck you.
There you go.
Fuck your
Oh.
house.
Oh,
Fuck
you
you.
did.
Never mind, Ryan.
Okay.
You got it. How do you... Yep, Allie's good. All right. I don't think anybody got affected by it that round.
Yeah, but
Firing assholes.
Huh?
I still have. Yeah.
Yeah, that blood save Ryan right there. Allie will 1, 2, 3. I may be making it. No, I didn't. I don't know if I did or didn't. Allie will. She will move over here, and she will. She's really low on spells. She's like very worried about you, Ryan. She doesn't know what to do.
I'll give her a wink. I'll even tell her, I'm like, I'm going to die soon enough, but not to this tadpole looking thing.
She echoes out a shatter. And she's like, claps her hands, and like this thunder damage hits forth, and she tries to like blow it up, and it needs a Constitution saving throw. It doesn't have a bonus against that. It does make that. I think it's half damage.
Yeah.
It looks very, 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 very hurt. Very, very hurt. On its turn, it disengages from you, Ryan. Well, actually, you're dodging. Never mind. Well, I think it still needs to disengage from you. And begins to sink deeper down into the lair. You have won this day, but I will remember all of you.
I just clap him.
Will remember all of you. And it sinks away.
Just slap him. Slap into place.
Good job. Yeah. You feel its presence leave, and like all of a sudden the gloomy weight of this place starts to brighten. It starts to seem just a little bit better.
Turn the
and everything
off.
just
Turn the bed.
what?
Your voice is distorted.
Oh, sorry. The doom seems to leave
Got
off
that
the
bad boy.
realm, and the world seems brighter. Chris, the phantasmal force that was looting you is gone, no longer bothering you anymore. And you guys all feel pretty good. Yeah, all right. You drank some potion. You're good.
Can I ask them real quick? Did it move faster than 20 feet? Because I was next. I could have hit it with the spiritual weapon.
In the water, it's got a 40 base, and then with the thing, if it did just disengage,
That's fine.
it didn't have to worry about disengaging for your weapon. So yeah, that basically would move 80 away. So.
Yeah, 80 is fine. I only had 20. I was just curious.
And it went down into the water, so that'd be like hard for you to see and whatnot, and murkiness. But it also seems to have left like this area like completely.
Hey, Chris.
It was pretty close to dead. I mean, actually,
is there anybody actually alive in this town?
Yeah, I mean, the guys who are on the ground, you realize that they're not dead. They're like in this weird comatose state, and you have this feeling that like this is the state they get into when the ooze things take them over. So it fears them in some way, and then it takes them over. And at that point,
I mean, I hate feeling like we kind of did more harm than good. I mean, they were all alive.
Not for much longer.
Yeah,
Not
things were like eating their brains. This girl comes out and she looks a little bewildered, and her body's bruised and beaten, and her jaw is swollen, her orbital socket's crushed. She's like, "What happened? What happened?"
Oh, because Ryan beat her.
Well, yeah, and there was tentacles. There's a lot. The poor girl had a lot going on. So at one point in time,
He saved you.
Who are you?
I don't know. I'm just kidding.
I remember the voice calling me to the water, and I got in the water, and it said I didn't burn, and that's all I remember. And these two yahoos come out. There was another comment to be affected. Yeah. You feel like you have done what you needed to do. And while you're enjoying that the presence the weight has lifted, there's a sad thought though, is you were doing this so that the Green Master could get back his control and consumption of their dreams and wishes. So while the day is brighter, it's also really friggin' dark.
Oh, great.
All right. No more existential talk for 11:45 at night.
And with that, I will end the session. You guys will get your experience. You should all have been awarded 1,575 experience to your character sheet. You defeated the Lake Dweller, which was a modified obelisk. If you did not know that was what it was. I have to modified obelisk.
What?
Obelisk.
Okay.
They're nasty as shit.
They are generally very nasty, yeah.
They are. You don't want to get fucked by them. They're so deadly.
I mean, really, being outside the range of his telepathic enslavement was huge.
Yeah, we had some good rolls. Outside those good rolls, we would have been fucked.
Well,
I don't know what its modified disease was, but that disease, make a saving throw or you become its kin.
Yeah.
That
does suck. But if it had got at least someone enslaved, well, the enslavement's bad because you're charmed, but it also allows it on one of its free actions. It takes two of its legendary actions. It can consume you and heal itself. It just starts eating you, and feeds on you. And I was tempted to make the commoners cannon fodder, but I thought that was kind of unfair, so I didn't do that. So. But I mean, I did try first, Derek. I tried to charm him first, but I guess technically some of you guys were in range, but you guys were good about staying out of the water. Yeah.
I read that I read that combat. I'm like, he'd drop me from like 90 to like 30 in one round. I'm like,
Yeah.
this isn't going to be won with us like staying in the water and like fighting him. This is a distance fight. It's like, get out of the water and just take your licks.
Yeah. I mean, that's you were great on that front, and you were very fortunate with some of the range stuff. It had a little bit less hit points than a normal Aboleth, but then it had more resistances and immunities. But you guys didn't really hit the immunity type, because thankfully, Ali did a lot of damage to it with the magic missiles. That force damage is bad. I mean, it rucks it. So that is one of the immunities it doesn't have. So, but it was vulnerable to cold. So that was another variant on this thing. There was a whole thing about. So I did this thing. There's like you've heard of The Witcher, right? So there was a kind of a way to modify monsters to make them like Witcher monsters. So basically you reduce their hit points, but then start giving them different traits. So that's what I've done. And then like based upon challenge ratings, they get a certain number of resistances and immunities. But then you're supposed to have some sort of like story element. You guys can figure out what it might be vulnerable against. And I mean, I figured cold was going to hurt it. It's just funny. You guys aren't a heavy spellcasting party, so no one can manifest cold. So I'm like, well, it was vulnerable to cold, but that didn't really apply here. So
yeah.
And then also it would mess up its legendary actions a little bit. So, and then the layer action I can't repeat. I don't repeat the things that it does. So, well, hope you guys all had fun. So.
Yeah, it was good.